you tired of your Mk6 GTI having some dusty interior lights? Well, I know I am, and today we're gonna be installing LED interior lights on the Mk6 GTI. Take a look. So we got some wedge style, and then we also got some festoon style, right? Over here, the tools that are needed. Got a couple little pry tools for interior trim. And then I also have this little screwdriver that is used for the footwell areas. This whole kit here was ordered off of ECS Tuning. All of the tools that are gonna be used in this install are gonna be down in the description below. So make sure if you like this install, you want this for your Mk6 GTI, you make sure you use those links. It does help the channel out, it help your boy out, help us get more mods on the car. So let's jump into this. So now we are over to the GTI. We come inside. This color is not what I'm looking to see anymore. So let's go ahead and start getting that taken out. I'm gonna take this tool here and I'm gonna begin to wedge around the front. Just take your time here. As I'm wedging this piece out, I'm gonna go from the other side now. So now that we got this plastic piece off, you're gonna look right up in there. You're gonna see the bulbs. Let me turn these off so they don't get hot. I'm gonna try to pull those out of there. So all I did was grab some needle nose pliers, wrap them in some blue tape just so it doesn't crush the bulb when I squeeze on it. Finally got this guy out of there. That guy, sit him down in there. Let's go grab our two wedge styles and put them in there. So now we're just cracking open a new bulb here. So once you put your bulb in there, what you're gonna do is turn the light on and see if it comes on. If it doesn't, that means it needs to come out, turned over 180 degrees and put back in. And after you flipped it over, you push it in. Perfect. Awesome, let's do the other side now.
Good, looks like we have the right side.
So now those are both in, lights are on, making sure they work right. Then you're gonna put the cover back on. So the cover has these little 3 teeth at the back. So they sort of slide in like this and then just push it in. Done. Awesome. Stop the video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, yo. It's your boy, you're gonna help the channel out. You're gonna help see more mods like this. I hope this is gonna help you out. Back to your regular programming. Next bulb is gonna be right here. This is for your visor. Boom, see how it turns on, turns off. And it has this little piece on the side, and that's where you're gonna wedge it from. When you get under here, you're gonna push in there, and you're gonna pull it down. So what you're really aiming for is this little piece here that sits behind this little opening. And so when you push that in, it allows you to pull it down and get your piece out. Now on the back side of this is our bulb. There's a festoon bulb. It looks like a little fuse inside of there or something of that nature. And that just pulls right out of there. Now as far as festoon bulbs go, it's gonna be these ones that go for our mirror lights above. This larger one is for the trunk. Let's grab these guys. So now when you put this in, you're gonna wanna make sure that it's pointing downwards because those are the LEDs that are gonna be shining the light down. So what you're gonna do is sit it in here first. As soon as you put it in that space, what I actually had to do was actually move some of these connectors a little bit closer to each other. But once you put it in that space, what you're gonna wanna do is test it. So you turn it towards you. And you can totally take this off. You just gotta take that clip off up there. But you turn it towards you and you're gonna open up. And yep, there you go, it's working. So now we can go ahead and slide this back up into place. I'll push this little clip in. Bang, snapped up into place. There it is. Turn it on. Whew, it's your boy. And you're just gonna follow the same steps for the other side. So now the other side is complete. Now we're gonna move on to the back. So as we look at this back one, there's gonna be clips all the way around it. So what we're just gonna do is just take our wedge tool and slowly work our way around. Hopefully you can do that a little smoother than I did. And now you just got 3 wedge styles. So you're just gonna pull these bulbs out and replace with the new ones. 1, 2, 3. Perfect, you can see it now coming on. Perfect, let's turn this other one around. Here we go. Now that those are all in there, we're gonna go ahead and put our piece back on there. And you can see this little piece has these little clips I was talking about in all the sections. Just make sure you line it up nice and neat. No reason to Incredible Hulk this thing. Just put it up on there. Work your way around. Wow, and that looks so much better. All right, let's move to the trunk. Now that we've made our way to the trunk, it's gonna use the larger festoon bulb. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. like that. Clip on the back, it does it the same way as the other one. I'm actually gonna take this one off. So I unclip this one, and you can see on the inside, that's our bulb. We need to get that off of there. Grab my pliers, because this one's a little hot. So now that's out of there, we're gonna grab our festoon bulb. Let's make sure it's facing outwards. And we'll pop this in there. So before we finalize and push this all the way back in, what I'm gonna do is actually clip it in. Perfect, make sure my light lights up, which it does. And then now I'll slide it in. Whew. Can't wait to see what these look like in the car at night. So next up is the glove box. What I'm gonna do is pull this one out just like we did the others. So all I did was take this little flathead screwdriver that I showed you guys, went up in here and pried it down. Now that we got this all loose, and I'm gonna unclip it, take it over to the bench. Now these are a bit different. So they have this metal casing around them. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your screwdriver, you're gonna actually bend these little tabs back just slightly, just so you can get in there. See, I'm just working along it. And do the same on the other side of it. Once you got it loosened up enough, you should be able to take this metal right off. Boom, and then that's our bulb in there. Now we're gonna pull that bulb out of there. Just gonna take this little screwdriver here. Push that out of there. Now that that's out of there, I'm gonna grab our wedge style, another wedge one. You're gonna slide that in there. Now that it's sitting in there, what I'm actually gonna do is go over to the car, plug it in, and see if it works this way before I put the metal casing back around it. All right, so that was great. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put the metal case back on top of this, slide it down on there, boom, snaps into place. Done deal. Let's go plug it in. Awesome. Slide it back up into place. Now the glove box is done. On the GTIs, you also have one right here for the footwell, and also one over here right behind the OBD2 port. So on the passenger footwell, all I did was just wedge it down, pulled it down, and now I'm just gonna take this out and do the same thing like we did for the glove box, and then we'll move over to the driver's side. All right, passenger side completed. Go ahead and pop this back in place. Done deal. The way you get this one out, kind of hard to see, but it's right here. There's a T20 Torx bit that you're gonna take off, and that should allow you to get into here, to take this whole thing down and get this out of here. All right, so I slapped the T20 Torx bit on my screwdriver. It's gonna go right up and in there. I'm just gonna take it off. All right, so now that I took that out, I should just be able to take this down, and that's where I need to get to. So now I'm gonna take it off of here and pull it out just like before. And just like that, the driver's side footwell is done as well. So I back up, you can see it. Now this is one of those super easy installs, super quick. I hope this helped you out a lot. I'm gonna make sure I throw a montage at the end so you can see what that interior looks like now at nighttime. I know it's gonna look so much better, just that clean white look. You just can't go wrong with it, you know what I mean? Last but not least, all of this is gonna be down in the description below. Links down there so you can get the same exact kit that I have on my car. I got this from ECS Tuning. I'm also gonna maybe throw down there some Amazon alternatives. So anyways, it's your boy G Kid. I hope this helped you out with the install on the LED interior lights on your Mk6 GTI. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button down below. It's your boy, we signing out again. Peace.
Okay. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough. I know